Welcome to my channel, guys. This is also an update, like long awaited update. Like, sincerely, let me tell you my admission process. It's about my admission. I got an admission. I'll tell you the university. But first, have you subscribed to this channel? Subscription is very, very important. If you forgot it, now I'm reminding you to subscribe. So this year, last year actually, I wanted to, while I finished my NYSC last year, so I wanted to do some admission runs, but I was hearing different stories, and the original stories I heard from somebody there was that I couldn't do the admission process without getting my NYSC certificate. So my NYSC certificate is the certificate that you get after going for NYSC, like a period of 1 year in Nigeria. So I missed out a lot. Fortunately for me, in November, I didn't know. I didn't know. I wanted to apply to University of Ibadan, but they did they did admission process, but I was not informed. So before that time I concluded, okay, I will start working, and when I start working, even if I get the admission, it won't be too late, because where I was working, I told them that these were my plans, and I hope some people even rejected me before that time. They didn't want somebody who would not use up to 3 months with them, because pending the time of the admission, it may not be up to 3 months actually at that time. So this okay, they accepted me, and then I continued with the process. But by December, I had forgotten all about the process coming to this year. So this year, it clashed. I had my admission process, did everything, paid. I paid for two schools actually, University of Ibadan, University of Ilorin. Fortunately for me, they both clashed at the same day. Now, when they both clashed, my brother wanted me to go to University of Ibadan because of it, being the first, and though I wasn't really I wasn't feeling University of Ibadan. So he wanted me to go to University of Ibadan. Unfortunately for me, and the funniest thing is that while I was applying for this course, the cafe where I went to apply, the person that wanted to do for me was like, "Are you sure they'll pick you for this course? I don't think they pick people like this for this course." I'm like, "They will pick me," because I felt it was related. I studied linguistics and African languages then. I wanted to do European languages for my postgraduate. And I just felt it would go, because the way I did it in my own school, it would go. But I didn't know that they have a different way of things there. So they messaged me to change my course from the department, that it would not be possible for me to actually study that course in their department with the course I had before. And I was like, okay, no problem. Fortunately for me, the time of the exam that they picked now clashed with Uni Ilorin. I was like, it's as if God just answered my prayer, because God, I knew I didn't want to go to Ibadan, not for anything's sake. I just didn't want to go to. It just didn't come in contact with me in whatsoever way to go to University of Ibadan. So I went to University of Ilorin with the preparation for Ibadan. Do you get? So I was preparing for Unilorin with questions from Ibadan. I didn't really have any group. I didn't have anybody to talk to. I had Unibadan people around me. So they were giving me just how Unibadan was going. But you see, University of Ilorin, I did not see anybody to give me gist about what was going. So I didn't really know much about it. Yes, I should have made my findings, but I didn't really know much. So I thought they were just going to do the questions just like University of Ibadan would do theirs. So I went with that mind, only for me to get to the exam hall, and we were giving theory questions. Like, I literally had to write an exam. And me, I thought it was going to be just purely based on English, or like Ilorin will do. But like Ibadan will do. But for Uni Ilorin, it was not so. So so I did it. I went there and I was like, I didn't even read anything. I didn't even open. In fact, the night before, I was still studying. Somebody even said I should buy course online. I was like, no, I won't buy course online. This is a day two. Then only for me to get to the exam hall and discover that this was it. Oh my goodness. Seriously, I didn't know what to do. I just used my knowledge from my undergraduate days, and I made sure I did the exam to the best of my knowledge to the best of my ability. That is what I did. And finally, on one Friday like that, somebody who went to Ilori just called me. Hey babe, do you know admission is that? She didn't say hey babe. Do you know admission is that? Have you checked? I said no, I haven't checked mine. And I didn't even have sub on my phone because I had forgotten. The funniest part was I had forgotten all about the admission because I was like, I didn't even read for this exam. I did not prepare for it. So how was I going to pass? I wasn't going to pass. I just because I saw people on that day, people who have read, who have prepared for it. Like they were like, was I not on the group? I said, which group? I said, how? I just went in and just did my best. Funny enough, out of all the linguistics in that place that day, na me first submit paper. I was the first person to submit paper. Seriously. Because I didn't know what to write again. I have written, check and overcheck and added. Even like all the things I wrote there were just explanations. I didn't really like I did not do anything. That is what I would just say. Only for me one Friday, I just go to from work and the person called me. I said, okay, my sister was at home. She should please put on a hotspot for me. Let me quickly check this story, this thing. Only for me to check. I was elated. I was happy. I was like, I was so happy. Like you cannot underestimate the joy that I felt in my heart. Oh my god, I was happy. Oh, people forget about it. I was happy. Like just thinking about the fact that I checked it that day and I'm remembering how happy I was that day. I was happy. Now this happiness was long shot because at that moment I was calmed. I was calm though of money that I've been saving for my MSc program. I was calmed. It really pained me, but so that thing it just changed my mood. So I called my friends, called my parents, told my parents, my sister, called my siblings, and in fact I was just really happy. So the lesson I want us all to learn from this is that sometimes the least expected thing is what God wants for you. Seriously, like I did not put my mind on the admission again. In fact, I had been thinking of how I will continue my work for the next year, and I was calculating 1 year of growth. I said, so I've eventually used 2 years on this job, like play. Oh, no, no, no. And I even found somebody at that job who said, oh, he also wants to do his master's before he came for the job, but he couldn't go again because they didn't give him admission and because of money. So the man just came down. I was like, this thing will happen to me too. I just forgot it. I really wanted to leave that job. I didn't want to continue with it because it wasn't my dream job actually. So more the thing pay me enter cloth, it pay me for body very, very well. But what can I do? I'm just grateful that the Lord has really given me, I don't know what to call it now. He has really given me green grass instead of dry grass. He has allowed the world to he has allowed my effort to show forth into the world. Like I could this if I there was no effort there. I didn't read anything pertaining to the question. I didn't do anything pertaining to it, but the way God just did it, God was just amazing. He was just amazing. God was amazing. God was amazing. That is what I will say. If at this point you've not subscribed to my channel, I think you should subscribe. Oh. Subscribe because that means that we are going to be getting more of Uniloring gist. Yes, more of Uniloring gist. So I'll be gisting you so many things about Uniloring on this my journey. With love from your girl. Let me start writing the things that I'm going to buy in preparation for my traveling. With love from your girl once again. I wish you good health. I wish you long life. I wish you blessings upon blessings. Bye.